Hello guys, Gabriel here and welcome back to Solar Apocalypse mod. And so, we are back again for other cool adventures, and in this episode we're going to go into the Nether and hope that we won't die an horrible death by gas and all the kind of stuff that hangs around into the Nether. So, I'm just going to bring some cobblestone just so we can have some kind of blocks to use, because we'll need those quite a lot probably. And yeah, I'll make more pickaxes as well because we might run out of those. Alright, so yeah, it's a time to end the planning, and then we'll be ready. Right. So let's make like something like 4 pickaxes just so we are sure of what we're doing and we don't get screwed up in the process. Besides, we still have some iron on us, so we can always make more later on. Right. Let's keep that iron actually. Okay, so we don't really need that axe. Actually, I'll go and check out the trees. Yeah, I think I'll get a bit more wood before we leave. Just a bit more of that, and then I think we'll be ready and set to go. Yeah, I'll just need like one more. No, we won't need too many shovels actually. Shovels, no, shovels. That's how you see it. Right, right. There's that tree that grew. And just saplings. Actually, I'll just do this in a more efficient way. Right. So yeah, so there's been like, well, I published a new episode, the last episode, episode 24, I think, of Solar Apocalypse mod today at the time of recording. So I only had time to read like 3 comments, but there's been one comment about the new software, and it seems like it's working better than the other one. So yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Quite happy indeed, because I did spend 40 bucks on that software, so it has to work well. So now I'm using like fraps for compatibility, like for games like The Binding of Isaac that can only be recorded by recording the screen directly. Fraps is pretty useful for that, but else than that, I just use the TheYAGC for recording pretty much everything else. Although, I'm not sure if it will work on old games, so that's the time when we need to use fraps, which is compatible with pretty much everything. Okay, we have 35 logs. I think that's gonna be enough for just a small venturing into the weather. No, you will not wander. You will not wander into the clouds. That's not what you do. We won't go into the clouds. We'll go underground pretty damn deep into hell, which is not as fun as being in the sky. I wish we could go in the sky in this game. That would be pretty damn awesome. Of course, there might be a mod that allows us to do that. Of course, there's the fly mod, but there's no real fun in that. Right. Well, actually, there's the Nether mod, which allows you to go into a sky realm, pretty much. It's damn cool. But I'm sure that you guys heard of that mod, but still, I want to make my comments. The Nether mod is amazing, and who knows, I might maybe play with it one day on this channel. Not really sure, but we'll see. Alright, so, whoop, I forgot to put that axe back. I'm not going to bring that, that's going to be really useless. And we just need to bring everything that is actually useful. Right, let's take a few blocks. And let's take the flint and steel. And I think we'll be good. Yeah, we'll keep the clock and the compass just in case that we teleport back and get lost. Because we never know, Nether portal can seriously screw you up sometimes. That did happen to me one time actually. yeah, let me tell you that story. I was playing on my single player world, and I was going pretty far away in the Nether to actually find a Nether base, which is the same thing that we're going to do right now. And it took me a long while of searching, and I was just going into one direction. And then I just decided, screw it, I'm going back to the overworld. But I did walk like really far away, and because of that, I was like at 5,000 blocks away. I was like 5,000 blocks away from my home, and I was at the middle of the ocean. So it really wasn't pleasant at all. I had to go a very long way, and I had no compass at all, so I had to find my home by estimation. And yeah, it took a long while. I even sometimes thought that I was lost and that I couldn't find my home again. And that world was really a great world. I had tons of resources at home, so that was quite a shame. And as the sad music plays off, yeah, and I was going into a quest. I was like walking back to the home, hoping that it would still be there somewhere. And yeah, it took like 5 days of walking in Minecraft. That took a really seriously long time. And I encountered some wolves, and yeah, I got them with me, and we walked into a quest to find a home. And at night time, I got into trouble a lot of times, and the wolves helped me, but in the end they all died. So yeah, it was quite an epic quest. Fought lots of monsters. I nearly died a few times, but I managed to get home safely. So yeah, so that was, I think, one of the only interesting Minecraft stories that I actually have, because I don't play this game too much outside of Let's Plays. Although sometimes I do get addicted to Minecraft, and yeah, that's when those kinds of stuff happens. Alright, so obviously here it's not really a good place to go in. Maybe if I dig up into these, maybe we can try that. So yeah, so right now, for you guys who don't know, our mission right now is to find a Nether base and get blaze rods to use them and get ender eyes, so we can get to the stronghold and kill the Enderdragon, which will effectively end the series. But don't worry, I will take my time. It will take longer than you expect. And yeah, so that's our challenge right here. I should leave some kind of checkpoints just so I know where I'm going. Not checkpoints, but you know, things that give me the way to go in. There we go, that will make a small like arrow to tell me where to go. I think I'm just going to put one right at another place, just so I am sure that I know where I'm going. Now I'm not going to get that glowstone yet, because I will probably get it lost if I die, so I'll just leave it there for the time that we'll actually need glowstone. Right, I'll just change my blocks, the inventory. Okay, let's put a torch right there, just so I know. And let's move on. So yeah, so if you want to see my... No, actually no, never mind about that. I'm going to not say anything about what I wanted to say, because maybe that will be a surprise for later on. So yeah, just ignore what I just said. Suspicious indeed, I know. Oh yeah, and there was a comment as well on the last episode that was quite interesting, and it concerns the Nether as well. It's a guy that I don't remember the name, unfortunately. I would have wanted to mention him, because that was a very nice idea. Well, anyways, this guy, he gave a suggestion, which is a pretty damn awesome suggestion at that. He told me that we could go into the Nether and make some small Nether base around, some outposts that we could use. And with those outposts, we can put some Nether portals on there to go into the overworld and get places where we could get resources that we didn't get yet, or that we lost. Like, pretty much similar to the last suggestion that I mentioned, I mean, about another guy that told me that we could go and save the birch trees by going into nighttime into the overworld. And yeah, and that guy suggested that we could like make outposts in the Nether with that, which is a good idea. I think it's gonna be pretty useful. Just making outposts, and you know, it's gonna be pretty simple. Alright, now I hear gas. That it took a while before I actually heard any gas in this episode, which is pretty rare. In Nether, that we don't hear any gas. Okay, now seems like there's a lot of them. Whoa, don't get in there. Okay, I think we should go up. I think this is more safe. Just going down. Just hope we won't get fired at. I'll leave a few torches as well to give me some directions. Nope, that's not how you place it. I do not eat any pigmen. That would be quite bad. Okay, wow, there's a lot of glowstone around here. Look at that. Damn. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's move on. We might take a while to find any actual Nether base, because I do know in my single player world it took a long while to find a Nether base, and I was searching for Nether wart too, and it took even longer to find Nether wart, to find one with Nether wart. So yeah, so I might want to watch out for the time that we stay here and not stay too long, because, or not go too far away as well, because we might get screwed up by a ghast. Okay. Don't worry, not screwed up in that way. Alright, if you thought that way. I understand, but it's not the moment to think like that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I had bad experiences with ghast. Probably that most of you guys didn't see it, but in Wasteland Mod episode 11, I just had my worst experience ever with a ghast. It just killed me in a way that was just rage-tastic, really. It just thrown a fireball at me, and I went into a platform that just had one block of deepness. And because of that, well, guess what happened next? Yep, it got destroyed, and I got into the lava, and I swam until my death. So yeah, so that wasn't pleasant at all. So you guys should be careful with ghast and not get overconfident with them, because they can seriously kill your face if they want to. That's what I learned in Wasteland Mod episode 11. Nope. 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 Okay. If only we were pigments that could survive into the lava. Okay. Okay, this place seems safer. Ooh, this is pretty large. Right, we might come up onto something here, because this is quite a large place. Damn, wow. I think it's pretty rare that we see such a large place, but with no lava underneath it. Like, it's just like a canyon, like a Nether canyon. That's pretty cool. Gonna just have a closer look at that. Be careful. Wow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The first time that I see something like that in Minecraft. In Nether kind of canyon. Alright, I would use water here to go down, but we can't use water in the Nether. Let's see if there's... Is there any safe way to go about this? Yeah, well, I guess the best way will be to dig down step by step without rushing it, or else we'll probably fall to our death, knowing the Nether. And maybe if we block this off, this will be safer for us. Right. Nope. Well, just what I was talking about right here. Well, this is not too far down though, so I don't think we'll have died, but pretty risky still. Let's block this off, so no gas can fire from there. I know torches are pretty much useless in the Nether, but I just like having the path. That they can just see something in the path, you know? Just not having it all dark. Okay, I think this might be a good place to go down. Got that gas though. I'm not trusting it at all. Okay, let's quickly place some blocks. Okay, let's do it another way, like just a bit deeper. Yeah, and I heard there was actually a new Nether ore, actually, going into the Minecraft 1.5 version, which is gonna be pretty cool. It seems like a good resource. I'm not sure of the name though, because I actually heard the name, but I'm not sure anymore what it's called. I think it was like Nether Dust. No, not Nether Dust. No, it was something that sounded... well, I'm really not sure anymore of the name, but whatever. There's actually Nether ore into the 1.5 version. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, I see that gas. Let's be careful. Okay, I'm just going to try and play bowling with that guy and not get killed in the process, hopefully. Alright, it's coming. Let's play bowling with the gas. Alright. Let's get up. Come on. Give me that bowling bar. Bowling. Oh god, what am I saying? Oh, whoa! That bowling bar, what the hell? And nope, no score. Alright, it's coming closer. And goodbye. That's always so satisfying. Just killing gas with its own fireball. It's fun. It's just fun. Yeah, no luck so far on the Nether fortress. It seems like the ghast like to spawn over here. Okay, that's going to be a hard one to hit because of the roof, the ceiling. Oh god! We got a freaking flaming gas right here. And that pigman is not happy. Ah, that's quite funny. I like how the gas is actually shaking when it's on fire. It's pretty cool. Alright, come on. Come fight with me. Oh! Oh god! Okay, it's getting closer. Now's the time. There we go. Oh, whoa! No! That was close. You freaking cheater. There we go. 3 gas kill with their own fireball. That's a record. Alright. Well, at least we got that. At least we got that done into the episode. We got the gas population lowered down 3. Alright, I'm going to just make another checkpoint. Because getting lost in the Nether is probably the worst thing that you can probably do in Minecraft. I like how this is the same peaceful music playing in hell. You know? Unfortunately, we don't have any what am I saying? The weather skeleton. We don't have those into the 1.2.5 version, which is unfortunate then. Wow, this is... Okay, will it sound strange if I say that this looks peaceful and cool? It's like a lava lake, but it's like a small, peaceful lava lake. Like, you know, like a small lake, a small pond. But a pond of lava. Right. Okay, I think we've been here for too long, maybe. If we're starting to think that the Nether lava ponds are actually peaceful and... Alright. I think it's the music making me like... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. What's going on over here? Okay. We have some interesting nether formations in this world. I never saw that kind of nether. No, it's a strange nether. Like we have a lot of places into the low layers, and we have lots of semi-closed off place, which is pretty strange because in the Nether usually it's either all open or all closed. So don't get like semi-closed places like this too much. Oh god, that spawned right in front of my face. Alright, let's take on the fourth gas now, I guess. Oh yes! Okay, we found another fortress. Finally! Alright. That took only 1 episode, which is actually good. I thought that it might take longer than that. Okay, Ghast. I'm going to have to fight you if I want to get over there. Oh god, that's going to be a challenge actually. Because of the lava. Right. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to go into shelter. Because I don't want to end this episode and get killed right after. Alright. There we go. That should be good enough, I hope. Alright, so, thank you guys for watching this episode of Solar Apocalypse Mod. And in the next episode we're going to get into that nether base as planned. And let's hope that nothing goes horribly wrong for us. So yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.